So now I am going to discuss about the computer-aided instruction or TCAI, which is an interactive instructional method. In this, computer is used to show the educational content and track the students' learning. This will provide you with background information, corrective instruction, foundation mastery, review and reinforcement, and also evaluation. In this, it involves the use of computers and software application to teach concepts or skills. So CAI is used to enhance the education of a student, and it also helps to broaden their knowledge about the computer since the computer serves as an easy to use device to reinforce classroom instruction. So there are a total of 5 common categories of computer aided instruction that is present here. The first method is a learning strategy called drill and practice. It is utilized to solidify previously learned material. It's a crucial method of learning reinforcement for developing fundamental information. This is designed primarily for individual use since we are measuring and developing here individual knowledge and skills. This lets a student assess the extent of his or her existing computer expertise. Additionally, this will help in reviewing their current knowledge or skills. Typically, it works best when used in a series of short sessions since this is just about practicing student existing knowledge. So, drill and practice is useful for fundamental knowledge and abilities when a quick student reaction is desired. Moreover, it must be structured at a level suitable for the students because not all students are good or have a prior knowledge when it comes to handling computers or programs like this. But there are effective programs or applications that provide users with control, offer feedback, reinforcement, and aid in skill mastery. Second one is tutorial. The purpose of tutorial or the tutorial software is to introduce learners to new abilities and ideas. The tutorial concentrates on the particular grade level's curriculum subject. In computerized tutorials, the user is digitally supplied with a body of information based on concept or skills and then given a chance to test their understanding of the idea or mastery of the ability. The program monitors progress and directs users to new content or back over previous material based on validation findings. The prime example is the Rosetta software. You may learn to read, write, and speak several languages using this software. There should be opportunities for students to put what they learned into practice after the lesson, and all it will show is that the learner comprehends and is able to apply the tutorial's material. The tutorial is helpful for mental and verbal learning, given that they must understand the material covered in the tutorial. Student may need to devote a substantial amount of time to it. This is effective whether utilized by an individual or a group of 2 to 3 students. Next is the simulations. Simulations are effective teaching tools, best for using knowledge, problem-solving abilities, and critical thinking. Depending on how effectively it is done, the simulation gives the students an experience that is somewhat similar to real life. For instance, is the virtual field tours are intended to provide the visitor or student with an in-depth look at subject matter such as volcanoes, rainforests, and more. Additionally, you may take part in cooking classes in the other programs. So simulation can imitate the real-world processes, events, phenomena, and objects. Without the time, price, or risk involved with a real thing, it gives students the chance to apply their knowledge in realistic setting. Although it can be used by individuals, it works well for small classes of students since they can work together and have fun while learning. The amount of time involved might be vary depending on the scenario. Simulations' effective usage usually necessitates guidance and follow-up, especially when the users are young children. The fourth category is the instructional games. So, instructional games are scenario-based systems where the student must understand certain concepts and pass a level in order to advance to the next level. Typically, they have objectives and game rules as well as sensory appeal and motivating components. Example, competition, cooperation, challenge, and fantasy. They often target younger students such as those in the elementary grades since the high schoolers are more of the simulations. So instructional games can serve as rewards, workouts, or in certain situations as a way to promote collaboration instead of worksheets and exercises. Games like spelling, geography, and general knowledge are example of instructional games. And the last category is the problem solving. In order to solve a problem, previously taught rules must be combined to create a new and more complex rule. Children can learn specialized problem solving techniques and abilities with the help of this method. This focuses on a certain style of problem solving and offers practice with a number of different kinds of challenges. One example of a problem solving program or application is Zumbinis. Zumbinis consists of a number of educational puzzle video games. So the application for solving problems can occasionally place an undue emphasis on a certain subject area such as math or science, or they might be made to encourage problem solving in general. For example, is the pattern recognition and prediction. If you browse on your Google Play Store, you can see a lot of problem solving application. So that's all for computer aided instructions.